I've lived a life full of voices, so many voices. Some loud, some violent, some whispering things I still can't forget. Voices telling me I was nothing, voices telling me I was broken, damaged, beyond repair, beyond worth, beyond love. And I believed them. Because when life leaves you bruised enough times, you start to think pain is your native language. You start to think suffering is your birthright. You start to think God must have skipped your house when he came handing out purpose. But then I found the words in red. Not the black ink stories, not the genealogies or the poetry of the Psalms, but the words he spoke himself. The words in red, the voice of Jesus, the sound of God wrapped in human breath. And I didn't just read them, they read me. When he said, "Come to me, all who are weary," I swear I heard my name in the space between the letters. When he said, "I am with you always," I felt it in the bones I once thought were hollow. When he said, "I did not come for the righteous, but for the broken," I broke again, but this time in the healing. See, I don't follow him because life has been easy. I follow him because life has been war. And he's the only shelter I didn't have to beg for. I don't cling to God because I am holy. I cling to God because I know what hell feels like. And I refuse to go back without a fight. The words in red told me I wasn't an accident. The words in red told me I wasn't abandoned. The words in red told me I was loved before I even knew what love meant. And I still struggle. God knows I still struggle. There are days the darkness sits heavy on my chest and I forget how to pray, how to breathe, how to believe. But the words in red, they don't fade. They stand. They survive my doubt. They outlast my storms. They speak when I can't. Peace, be still. I whisper it like a lifeline when the waves rise. Forgive them. I say it even when it hurts to let go. Do not be afraid. I repeat it even with shaking hands. The words in red, they're not just scripture. They're scars turned to healing. They're breath in the lungs of a drowning man. They're the reminder that even in the valley, the shepherd never walked away. So yes, I hold the Bible close, but I hold his voice closer. Because I know darkness. I know the weight of nights too heavy to carry. I know what it feels like to look in the mirror and not recognize the reflection. But I also know this, I am still here, not because I'm strong, not because I earned redemption, not because I did anything right, but because he said I was worth saving. And his words carry the weight of galaxies. His words rewrite the story. The words in red gave me back. The words in red gave me back. The words in red gave me back.